you doing, Mr. CJ? Senor, how are you? I am about 40 miles north of Tampa.
What is it?
Yeah, it's not too bad right now. It's not too bad. Hold on, I'm gonna switch a few things here real quick.
Refresh my memory. How did you find me?
So I joined a Facebook group, thinking it was just a few different people, Ameritrade and all that kind of stuff. And I happened to say, oh hey, how you doing? you're in San Francisco.
Yeah, my room is busy, so I have to put up this virtual thing.
No, you're good. So yeah, I was, I'm one of those people. Every time I want to try and learn something new, I join as many Facebook groups as I can about the topic, and so that's kind of how I do things and everything. And so I did that with Ameritrade. I joined. Well, originally I did it with Coinbase. I looked up a few like Bitcoin things like that. So I joined a few different groups on that because I have a small little Coinbase account. And then my father, who's a little bit more of a trader than I am, he's been nudging me along and everything, trying to tell me to get into it. He's been showing me his stocks and what he's been doing, and he's been able to make a little bit of a profit there. And so he's been kind of like pushing and nudging me. And so finally, I was like, all right, let's try something. I'll try to learn this. Over the last week and a half or so, I've been staying up till like 4 or 5 in the morning, just watching videos, trying to familiarize myself with the language and the know-how as much as I can, and I came across that one Facebook page that you're an admin of, and you accepted me, and I saw your videos, and it just kind of caught my attention, and I showed it to my dad and to my brother, who's also trading a little bit, and I said, hey, what do you guys think of this? Like, is this something, should I meet with this guy? They're like, yeah, go ahead. It seems like a pretty cool thing, so here we are.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, part of the reason, and let me kind of give you a little more of a background. Are you seeing the screen that I'm sharing?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that's my LinkedIn. So just to show you that I'm not some 25-year-old kid in his grandmother's basement. I do have a background. I've been in the industry for over 10 years, and I went off on my own. 5 of my clients followed me, and they helped. A few of them actually helped me seed money for the company
CJ.
that I started.
Mr. CJ, I'm sorry to. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I got my father in the other room and everything. He just showed up. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Is it okay if he joins us? Is that okay?
By all means.
All right,
Sure,
cool.
sure,
Hold on
sure.
one second. Let me tell my wife to
invite him in.
let him in the door. Bye. Come in here. Yeah. Yes. No. You come here.
Yes, please.
Remember I told you I was meeting with this guy?
Yeah.
This is him.
How are you, sir?
You can't see it, but hop
Senor
up.
Mejia, how are you?
Good. How are you, sir?
Pull up that chair behind.
How are you?
Give me that
Good,
camera.
good,
All right.
good. Please, join us.
I didn't know if that was allowed or if you only want like one-on-one or how you do it. So.
Oh, by all means. No. More the merrier, for sure. That way, since he's the one who's been nudging you, I think it'd be good that...
Yeah, that's kind of what I was...
Can,
here, let me lower my camera a little bit. You can kind of see us.
I'm not an expert, but I've been trying for a long time, and I lose money, I make money, and my other son has been teaching me about the MACD lines, and he's more smart than me,
Yeah.
So I've been trying to use those lines, and that's how I kind of made it work this past year a little bit. The
Have you been making good money?
Escotastic, I made like more than $100,000 last year.
$100,000?
$100,000 from
Put this on so that way you can talk a little
from
Put it in this here.
from an account that I do have in Ameritrade and Fidelity. I have 2 accounts, and I have brokerage accounts in either one. So I just
Fantastic.
so I made like $100,000 last year, and that's being I don't want to tell you who I am. Like, I don't have no school background and things like that. I just learning from the hard way. So and then my son told me about you, and there is a bunch of guys up there too that just they say that they know that they know that they know that and I'll be honest with you, I don't know who to choose. I don't know who to go because everybody think that they know everything. I mean, I'm being honest with you. You see what I'm saying? Me that I'm by myself and not well educated in this. I've been trying to do it and look at what my son taught me and did. And I said, man, there now you have a little more to look and a good make a good guesses. You know what I mean? Is that correct to say? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear nothing yet.
Well, no, that's just for the microphone.
With the indicator that I'm going to show you, you don't have to trust anybody. You can just trust yourself.
Okay.
And so I'll show you that. We just begun with Eric, and I'm just introducing myself. I've been in the industry for over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started my own company to become independent. And then I went back to using TradingView, which is my, it helps you with, the MACD and the stochastics and things like that. And so, so I had 5 of my clients follow me, and basically, I wanted to create a chart for them in order for them to be able to trade stocks.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I first created it, one of them was like, he's a good friend. He's like, CJ, all I see is a bunch of lines. It's confusing. I don't have the time for it. Can't you make it like an Apple Watch, or iPhone where everything is nice and neat, easy to see. And then I thought about it. It's like, oh, okay. And so I went into here and I put in all the stuff that I had, and I rewrote the Pine script so that way it's very easy to see. And I made it so that the green is positive momentum, red is downward momentum, and then you have buy sell signal here. Mm-hmm. Okay, and the purpose of that was I wanted to create an indicator where it's for the busy investor, but it's not for somebody who's going to be day trading, buying in and out, in and out, in and out all day. This is really for the one who is busy working, they have a job, and they don't want to be looking at the screen all day. Okay? I see. This is the primary purpose right here. Is stop watching the screen all day. It's to live life. Okay?
Yeah.
But at the same time, excuse me, those are my alerts that I also built into that. But the other part of it is that I wanted to find a buy-sell signal where it gave you the highest percentage of winners. And then never FOMO is like fear of missing out. So you made a lot of money, which is great.
I learned that term last night.
But have you ever, what's that?
I learned that term
Eric,
last night.
you were saying something?
I learned that term. I didn't know what FOMO was. I saw it on your video. I'm like, what the heck is FOMO? And I Googled it. I was like, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, because like in Senor Mejia.
Yes.
Have you ever had a stock where you sold out too soon?
Yeah.
And then the price kept on going?
Oh yeah, many times.
How much did that cost you in potential profit?
Oh well, if you ask me a lot of questions, I can tell you that I have lost a lot of money, and because I didn't know when to get out. You know what I mean? Until later, until that my son taught me a little bit more. But I have lost money, yes.
So this indicator will make sure that you don't get out too soon. You only get out when you're supposed to get out. That's what it means by never FOMO.
Never FOMO.
Yeah, never have the fear of
missing out.
So this is the way it works, right? Let me show you Palantir.
Palantir,
This is a company that
I know.
Let me actually turn this thing off so that way you can see how that works. Okay, right there. So when I heard about Palantir, it does business with a lot of governments. So that's a good sign because governments always like to spend our money.
Yes, yes.
This would be a good business to get into. But when you look at this, you go, oh, look, it's going up. Maybe we should buy over here.
Uh-huh.
But when you turn on the, right there, this is when I found out about it. So when you turn on the indicator that I created, right around here, it had the sell signal.
The sales.
Okay. You know, some people say, oh, it's going down. Let's buy it on the dip.
Yeah.
But it had a sell signal. Okay.
So
we didn't get in there.
Ah, sales.
4 hours later. So this isn't a 4-hour candle.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you're in Florida, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Around 10:30 in the morning. This was in the morning, right? So there you go. So around 10:30 in the morning, you take a look at that. It says sell. Ah, okay, forget it. Around 3 p.m. In the afternoon, you look at that and there's no buy signal. So you don't buy it. Okay? And then there's a signal there. And then you go, hey, wait a minute. There's a buy signal here. Okay? But you can't just go by the signal. You have to get confirmation.
Uh-huh.
And we want to look for eight confirmation. Okay? So these are the questions that we, well, let's just say for now, there's only 3 confirmations that this is a good entry. Okay, so we don't buy it. I didn't buy it that time.
Uh-huh.
Just kept on watching it, all right, until we got right there. See the big jump?
Uh-huh.
So there's another buy signal right there. Okay, so we said, okay, let's look for confirmation. Number 1, is it a green candle? Yes. Okay, the longer, bigger candle, the better.
Uh-huh.
Now, real quick,
Is it
real
over
quick,
the yellow?
Mr. CJ, I'm sorry, because I've heard this from you several times on your videos. When you say green candle, do you mean in the up and down line, or
No,
on
the
the
color of this
bottom
candle.
line where it's just green and red?
This candle right here.
Okay,
the
so
light
okay,
green.
I didn't know if you meant that or the bottom one, like that's on the line on the
Oh,
Es
bottom.
que in our monitor, your bar appeared like a bluish, and the bottom
It looks
is
teal,
kind of green.
and then the other one is green
I
green.
see.
So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the
It's okay.
arrow,
Okay.
the buy arrow is a full
Dark green.
like a green light, and then the candle above it is kind of like a watery teal. So I just wanted to be sure. I
Okay.
apologize.
All right, light blue. Is it light
Hey,
blue?
there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it above yellow line right here? Yes. Above the blue line? Yes. The yellow line, does it do a modified golden cross where the yellow line goes over the blue? Yes. Is there a trend change? See the star right here?
Uh-huh.
That points to a trend change. So that's 5.
Fine.
Mm-hmm. At the bottom, it's November 5th, 2020. So we're looking at the morning volume and the afternoon volume together. And we're asking, is it above average? And it is. It's very high.
Uh-huh.
So that means that a lot of institutions, a lot of big stock companies are coming in to buy.
Uh-huh.
Where do you see the average volume? Or I mean, where do you see
right
it?
there?
I see. See what I mean? I understood that.
Oh, okay. So
Right there.
between all the different bottom candles, is it above kind of like the middle? Okay, I see what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. So you actually see it up here a little bit, but this one is just like boom.
Yes.
hmm So you know that institutions are coming in here. And the reason we know that it's institutions is that they will not look at stocks that are under $10.
Uh-huh.
By regulation, SEC regulation, they're not allowed to.
Uh-huh.
So when something reaches $10, that's a good time to start looking at stocks. So the volume is above average. So that's another big plus. Do you see this red line here?
Yes.
It turns green.
Yes.
It goes over the blue.
Yes.
It's over the 0.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So that's 4 confirmations
you-
right there on just those lines.
So altogether, well, three confirmations, 1 over here, and then 4 up there. So altogether, there are 8 confirmations. Okay.
Ah.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Ah.
It's a lot of confirmations.
Yeah, we gotta, yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Which is a good thing. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah. Because over here is only 2.
Uh-huh.
Right here is only 2. No volume. Look at the yellow line. It's under the blue. Look at this. It's red.
Uh-huh.
Can I ask
You
you?
don't buy it here.
Can I ask you, like the way you said the star, the silver star, I believe you put is a trend change. So that's one of your confirmations. What does the blue and the yellow line represent? If you, or unless you're going to get to that later, I was just curious.
It's a long, complicated explanation. You know, we can talk about that later.
Okay.
Okay.
But suffice it to say that these lines are indicators that match the 4-hour candle.
Uh-huh.
So I took eight or 9 indicators and I mushed them together to tell me one story. A simple, easy story.
Uh-huh.
So that you don't have to mess with all the numbers and stuff. I already said it.
Uh-huh.
I fine-tuned it. So when you see a buy with 8 candles, with 8 confirmations, okay, you can do 2 things. So watch this. So Senor Mejia,
Yes.
you're going to buy 200 shares right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you spent $2,300 to buy these 2 shares.
Uh-huh.
Eric, okay, you're gonna buy 2 option contracts, but you're only gonna spend $250.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Okay.
you got it? All right. So once you get in, you close your computer, live life. Next morning, ooh, look at that.
Uh-huh.
So you close your computer, do your happy dance. It's higher. All right. Look at that. Keeps on going higher. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we see a sell sign.
So, yes.
Okay. So you can do 2 things. Okay. Well, for Senor Mejia, we're going to do this for you because you have stock.
Okay.
Okay. You're already up $600.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you're going to sell 100 shares right here.
Uh-huh.
Keep 100
Uh-huh.
and just let it ride.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Eric, you got 2 options. Okay. But the options are set to expire on like February 12th.
Okay, stop here.
I'll be honest with you, Mr. CJ. Both my father and me, way more than him. I don't understand options, and all
We don't-
that's something I'm still kind of learning.
And I'm gonna
so-
be honest with you, sir. I don't understand options whatsoever.
I'm going
As-
along with you, but just moving forward, just know that
we only
don't
carry. We
know.
only working with the stocks.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm talking to you and walking it very slowly.
Thank
Okay,
you. Yeah, it's
great.
very helpful. I wanted you to know that our knowledge is a little limited, so just moving
Okay.
forward. Go ahead.
So Eric, you just trusting me. 2 options? Okay. How much? 250? Okay, cool. That's all you're gonna do, right?
Uh-huh.
So in the easiest explanation of options is this. Each contract, one contract of an option gives you the right to buy 100 shares at a future time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So we bought options that expire at the end of February. So what that means, Eric, is that you can buy 100 shares of Palantir anytime between today and February.
Uh-huh.
Okay? But it has a value to it. It costs you money,
Yes.
but also you can buy and sell it anytime.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So at this juncture, while Senor Mejia, you made $300,
Uh-huh.
okay? Eric has made $600 total, right?
Yeah.
Eric has made $500,
Mm-hmm.
okay? But you only spent, 250. You only spent 250 and you already doubled.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, just take my word for it. Eric.
Yes,
You have
yes.
no idea.
I'm going along with it. I'm doing my best. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So for you, Eric, you look at the sell thing and go, hey CJ, should I sell? And I tell you no. Here's why. Do you see the candle?
Yeah.
Is it red?
No.
No.
You tell me. No.
No.
Is it below the yellow?
No.
Is it below the blue?
No.
Is there any sign of a trend change?
There
Like a
was
star,
earlier, but
like
not.
a-
I
like
don't. There is the star, but
like
not.
a diamond. Yeah. No, not this. Like over here.
Nothing.
No.
Is there nothing? Yeah. The volume, is it higher than when you
No.
first bought it?
No.
No. It's lower than
No.
when I got it.
Uh-huh. The green line, has it turned red?
No.
No. Oh, it is.
Right there.
Right there. It turned red.
okay,
Yes.
sorry. I
Yes.
was looking
Yes.
at where you were pointing.
Turned red. Is it below the blue line?
No.
Below.
Below. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Right there. It crossed over, just crossed over.
The blue line.
Probably hard to see.
Okay, are we looking at the
So
solid
the
blue line
red-
or the dotted blue line?
Oh, the solid blue line. So the red.
Okay, so yes,
Is it
it
under
is.
the blue
It is
line?
then of that one. Yes.
It's-
Uh-huh.
So you got two confirmations. Okay, you got a sell signal, but only two confirmations.
Uh-huh.
That's it. So here, you're not going to sell. What I'm going to tell you, Eric, is like, look, the bull, it started running, it got tired, and it's taking a breath.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It's going to run again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Senor Mejia, you already sold 100 of the shares. You're happy that you've made that money, okay? But you're keeping 100 shares, right?
Yes, yes.
All right. In the afternoon, you go, Senor Mejia, you're going to look at that and say, see, I did a good job. I'm glad I sold.
Uh-huh.
Eric, you're going to sweat bullets at the point. You're going to be nervous. Because it's like, oh, wait a minute. I should have sold. Wait, what's purple? What's purple? You're trying to reach me, you can't reach me. Okay? I'm like, what the heck is purple? All right. Next morning. Okay. Afternoon.
Oh.
Next morning. Afternoon. Oh, dropping. But there's no sell signal.
No sell signal. Yeah.
What is that?
Buy again.
That arrow, green arrow is a good thing.
Oh, okay. That's not it. That's not
Green
a buy
arrow
arrow.
pointing up is a good thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a sell signal. Okay?
Hold.
Okay, hold, yeah. There was actually earnings here. Look at the volume. Earnings volume is the buying
Average.
volume is high.
Uh-huh.
There's another buy signal.
Ahí está.
Okay? So when you look at that and you go, you're holding two and you're happy. Okay? But Senor Mejia, you're looking at that and it's like, okay, that's good. My 100 shares is doing good.
Yeah.
Okay? You're not missing out. Okay? And then we keep on looking for the sell signal. Every two candles is 1 day. So every day we're looking at two candles and we're looking for the sell signal and it's just not coming. You know? It keeps on going to 23, 26, 28. Oh my gosh, 30. Ah,
Trend change.
what do you see, Eric?
Trend change.
Star. Like,
Yeah.
hey, look at me. Pay attention.
The star represents
There's a
the
change.
trend change, right? That's what you said, right?
Possible.
Uh-huh.
Possible big trend change. Possible. Okay? This is where the buyers and sellers are fighting and they're tied. Okay? Boom. Now you see the sell signal. Okay, now it's not red. Okay, but the fact that it is after the trend change is a big factor. The fact that you started at 11 and it went up to like 27, 28,
Uh-huh.
you made almost 200%.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So in Georgia, there's a saying, pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's not get too greedy.
Yeah.
All right? So, Senor Mejia, you sell the 100 shares right here.
Sell them.
Your remaining 100 shares.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You have made $1,700 plus the 300 that you made. So, in total, you made $2,000.
Yeah.
Happy, right?
Yeah.
Eric, remember the two options that you held. Okay, how much did you spend to buy those two options?
I think it was 250.
$250.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so your dad made like $2,000. Okay, you spent $250, but you made about $3,000
Options.
because your options went up like 1,200 to 1,300%. Okay? Why? Because each option represents 100 shares. So if it goes up by $1, it pretty much goes up. It's like going up $100.
Mm-hmm.
Every dollar that goes up, it goes up by $100 on your option.
Yeah.
To put it simply. Okay? Why? Because you're leveraging 100 shares.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So at this point, you can either sell the option or buy 200 shares at $11.
At $11. Uh-huh.
At $11. Because that was the option that he bought. See? It's the right to buy a 100 shares at a set price in the future.
Uh-huh.
So if you bought 200 shares at 11, you can sell it at 28. Okay, same. You made the same amount, or just sell the two options, and you made like almost $3,000.
Uh-huh.
So here's your sell sign. It went up almost 200%. Less than 1% of the stocks do this kind of move at any given time. Okay, and sure enough, it has been trading sideways for a very, very long time.
Is that what they
This is
call
how-
parabolic? Going like kind of sideways?
Yeah, parabolic.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
flatlining a little bit.
No, this is sideways.
Sideways.
This is parabolic. When it goes up like a plane,
Okay.
like a rocket ship,
Oh, okay.
that's parabolic.
Okay, gotcha.
Mhm. And so now, guess what?
Now we have another buy signal.
Bunch of our team members got in on Friday. Right there. We saw some people got in the morning actually because they saw the volume, they saw this change, and they were already anticipating. There's going to be a buy signal soon. I know it's coming. So some people bought here. Okay, the new people, just look for the buy signal. Veterans has bought it here. Either way, okay, it's gone up.
Yeah.
Now it's like 33, and you probably bought it around like 29, 28 when you bought it on Friday, because we bought it when the market was going down.
Yeah.
So we probably bought it around 28. Okay, so we saw the buy signal and we said, okay, is there a light blue candle? Yes.
Yes.
Above yellow, above blue, yellow crossed over to blue. Is there a trend change? This one actually right here is called the spindle top, or harami, Japanese. Don't worry about it. Super high volume. Look at that.
Yeah.
Right here and right there. Super high volume. Red turned to green over the blue, way above zero. Look at that. It was actually at 400 at that point.
Uh-huh.
Okay, a lot of buyers came in. So Friday we jumped in, and sure enough, we're now at 33.
Wow.
Yeah, so see this line over here, right? How it went up to 39?
You see that
Right?
right? Yes.
Yes.
It came down because people kept on selling.